Hi, for all nations, Old and New Testament ministry, welcome you. Today, I want to talk about the science and some of the atheists, what they are preaching, their own doctrine and their own ideology. And I want to know, and I want to talk also about how much Christianity and how much Islam is taking stand for those like Richard Dawkins, Sam Harris, and of course Deepak Chopra. We talk about Bill Nye. We talk about, of course, Larson Krauses, and that especially the little very funny dude Neil deGrasse Tyson. He think he's something amazing man on the earth. And then of course these Richard Dawkins, Sam Harris, neuroscientists, and these physicists, they all bringing those doctrine that of course the Big Bang Theory, the Darwin theory, the evolution, that how much they gonna misguided the people. Okay, they can misguided people as many they want. But Christians and Muslims and you this pretty much believe on the same thing, and we know where our differences are. So let's put those differences on the side. Then we see how much we really challenge the science or how much we challenge really those atheists. Okay, Richard Dawkins, writing his books and all this, believing all this evolution theory and all this, and here comes Sam Harris doing the same thing, and then Neil deGrasse Garcia, he come the same thing, and then we Bill Nye, he believe all this theory and bring all this. How or when we gonna take stand for that? There is one man in the entire history who challenged that, and who's challenged, and still today about him, still today, there is so much research going on. So this is my question coming. How come we're not challenging those people? Sam Harris, Richard Dawkins, what you are telling the world, all this science drama, telling people, believing, okay, the world is millions years old. And when the question come about the Bible, that okay, the 6,000 years, and then they laugh. Now my question is, why you don't want to believe that? Why every time, just to any demons or anything, when they hear the word of Christ, it's like, oh, who is that? So every time when the word of Jesus Christ come, or if there's ever mention about the Bible, they scream, they scared. They don't want to believe anything about that, or they don't want to talk about that. My question is why? Come on, science, go ahead, read the Bible, and you will see only one man who challenged you. If you are talking about that the world is 6 million or how many million years old, you tell me today Richard Dawkins or Sam Harris or Neil deGrasse Tyson or Bill Nye, you can tell me, or Neil deGrasse Tyson, you can tell me, or Sam Harris, all of you, tell me, challenge me, that you tell me, okay, the world is that many million years old, but can you tell that when the world gonna be end? Because if you know that much through the Darwin theory or big evolution or Big Bang theory, that you believe that it's gonna take that long, it's been take that long since the world existed, came from the animal species and all this, from the apes to the human being. Okay, tell me, if you guys know that much, then tell me or tell the world that when is this world is going to end. But there is one man who challenged that. This is challenged in the Bible, in the book of Revelation, in the book of Matthew, it's there, in the book of Daniel, it's there, in the Old Testament, it's there. But when we talk about the book of Genesis, then you don't want to talk, then you take excuses, because then you have no answer. But if you do have an answer, come talk, then tell the world. One program I was watching about the Richard Dawkins and what's his name, Krauses, that they were, I think, doing the program in Australia. And Richard, I will play that next time when I do the second episode of that. I will show that how Richard Dawkins will start talking about the DNA or genome or the protein, how that works. It's like telling the human anatomy physiology class that you can learn from Richard Dawkins. Come on, even the kids know that now today. So here's my challenge to the science. I also want to talk about the cryogenic. How cryogenic science, if you're that good, how you are, especially Alcor in Arizona and cryogenic procedures, as we know, you putting the dead body in the capsules, and then you putting nitrogen gas in there, and then you inject those drugs in there in the arteries. So then you believe, and you're telling the people $120,000 for the body or $80,000 just for the brain. So here you put that body in there, and then you believe that, in what? In 100 years or 200 years or 400 years, if science ever get better, they will see something, those people will come back in life. Okay, this is what you are doing, the practical. There is no logic for that. But then there is already many thousands ago, one man came and challenged that. He said, I will raise you up. First of all, he himself said that. He predicted, he said that. He said, I will die, and in third day, I will raise it up. So therefore, he challenged that, and he said, whosoever believe in Jesus Christ and have everlasting life. And the Bible said, Jesus said that, whosoever in believe me and the will of my Father, I will come and I will raise them. So therefore, cryogenic, there is a message for you. Why you misguiding people? Why end up spending so much money? So which is not even true. And here's one man who came and gave the hope in the Bible. Read that. It's not even 1,000,000 years ago. It's 1,000 years ago. It's there. He said that. He claimed that. He's the only one since the world existed challenged that. So no one ever knows science, no evolution. No one can challenge him. No Big Bang Theory can challenge him what he did. What he did when he saw the dead, when he was walking, when he see the dead, what the first thing he did? He raised them from the dead. Now, can you science, can you challenge that? Can you raise anybody? Or can you say that from that many days you will raise somebody? Can you challenge that? No, you can't challenge that. You cannot challenge at all what Jesus Christ said that. There is nothing you can ever challenge him. Only one man, that he was the Lord God, Jesus Christ, the Son of God, who challenged till today. That's why so many research still going on him every time. Is there ever any Christmas celebrated for Stephen Hawking or for Deepak Chopra or for Bill Nye? Or is there ever any research ever done or ever took place for these scientists? Why? I want to know why. Because there is nothing, no truth there. Is any scientist ever said that I am the truth or I am the life? Did Bill Nye ever said I am the truth or I am the life? Or Neil deGrasse Garcia, the cartoonist, the Joker, what he claimed to and all this, would he ever say that I am the truth? No, he cannot say that. All he can talk about the space and all this, but then he think he's the God. All these atheists, Sam Harris, while he's a neuroscientist, and when there's a question come about, his neuroscientist, he would talk about the brain and all this, but the conscious given to that. We know how the neurons work that. We know how the synapse work that. We know how the hypothalamus, thalamus works that. Autonomic nervous works that. Sympathetic, parasympathetic work that. But here's the point. Can he challenge that? Can Sam Harris challenge that? No. Sam Harris cannot challenge that. So therefore science is failed, and science will remain failed in every year, in every century, and every moment by moment. Science is failed. The only challenges ever done in the history, that was done by the Lord Jesus Christ, the Son of God, whom the research is still going on, and it will remain going on, because he's the only one. There's no one ever, nobody gonna find that, because there's nobody ever gonna be like him. He's the only one. He's the Alpha and the Omega. That's what the word says. That's what the Bible says. Not the Richard Dawkins book says that. The God delusion. That's his delusion. He's the delusionist. Just so I want to say that. Therefore, Bill Nye, the Mr. Science guy, don't bring that hope and all this. Don't tell all your formula. Maybe it's good for in the world and all this. And when you all talk about, I saw there's one also episode, I will bring that, when Stephen Hawking was talking in one of his interview, and he was talking about the world is that many years. The man was sick and all this. I have a great respect for him, all this, what he did that. But you can be, if you have that much knowledge, you think you can be God? Or you don't even know for the next moment of your life. Now, how in the world you are talking about so many millions years old this earth is? This earth or this creation or this universe. When you can't even tell, if you don't know that much, then please tell us. Please, the world want to know that. We all want to know that when this is going to be destroyed. But when you see the Bible, the truth there is, someone is saying that, the Lord Jesus Christ, that when the world will end that and how. And then Bible also explained that how the world was existed. How? All this is there. But the science scare that. They don't want to talk about. Bill Myers, the joker, he joke about everything when you talk about Christ. He joke and all this, and he sits there and he do his shows because he's making money. But tell the people the truth, what you want to know or what you know about that. All scientists, you be good in your field, but don't believe or don't claim you are the God or you know about the universe. So therefore, if you guys are so great, then bring the hope in the people today in our society, for the young kids, for the people who are depressed, for the people who have no hope, people who committed suicide, and all this. And Christians and Muslims, I also want to challenge you. Please take stand. Stand for those people today, for the atheism and all this science who bring this false hope and want to build people for cryogenic and all this stuff. So therefore, I'll see you again. More stuff. This was just the basic and all this. I will come in the detail and I will do the debate like really mean it, and people, you will understand what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about just the basic verses I'm going to take from the Bible or just like what's already in the market. I'm going to talk about that. No, I will come with a totally different way to challenge the science and challenge those Richard Dawkins, Sam Harris, Bill Nye, all these guys, those are out there in the market and they think they are the God of the world. So they will be challenged. So therefore, see you again. Have a good one. Take care and God bless you all. Bye.